The name is Bland. James Bland. Alright, guys, gals, and everything in between. So, I'm gonna be honest, it's about 6 in the morning and I couldn't sleep and I have to work in like 2 hours and I'm like, oh, this is just my luck for the start of the day. So I figured if I'm gonna be up just sitting there tossing and turning, I'll review Spectre for you. Okay, so I saw Spectre, and as you can tell by my intro, it's a complete letdown. Spectre is the latest Bond film and potentially Daniel Craig's last Bond film, which means not only is he going out with a whimper, he's going out with a just uncaring whimper at that. It's not like he's even trying. Spectre, if you want to know the plot, is basically 007 is continuing to hunt down his personal demons. And as he's going around and hunting for these answers, we are also getting a plot that is an overarching plot for all of the Daniel Craig film era. That is basically our movie. Okay, so James Bond is an iconic franchise and has so many films that are timeless and enjoyable in the series. And that is why this one it's not a bad movie. It's just a not good James Bond movie, if that makes sense. Daniel Craig has been a beloved Bond by most. There are some people who actually don't like him. I'm in the camp that really likes him as Bond. Casino Royale is one of the best James Bond films to this date. And it's still the best Daniel Craig Bond. Although in terms of good filmmaking, that would be Skyfall. It was incredible. And so I was like, same team from Skyfall, I am in, and it's just a mess. I mean, the film, if I could edit it, there is honestly about an hour that I would edit out. The beginning chunk is amazing. The ending chunk is amazing. But there's a middle that is just so ungodly boring that my midnight screening of the film, I'm not even joking, a third of the theater walked out. That is mind-blowing to me. This is James Bond. The casual public goes to these movies, and even if they suck, I mean, look at how much Quantum of Solace made. And people are walking out of this film. If you ask me, it's because it feels lifeless. Daniel Craig looks bored the entire time. And judging by some of his interviews, he was bored during this movie. It just had so many misfires. There was the potential for best Bond film ever. And you can see that when you're watching the movie, and it irritates the crap out of you because of the fact that it had so much potential and they did nothing with it. One of my big complaints, and this isn't even a spoiler because it's the title of the freaking movie, is why would you title this film Spectre? Spectre is, I guess, spoilers, the big reveal of the movie. Ooh! Don't call the film Spectre if your big reveal is Spectre. That's like calling Star Trek Into Darkness Star Trek Into Khan, having it be like, no, listen there, Starfleet, we need to hunt down this terrorist named John Harrison. Do you mean concert? No, his name is John Harrison. My name is Khan. Yeah, we freaking knew! That is my problem with this film, because they reveal his arch nemesis organization as this big bad guy, and they do nothing with it. Then you have potential with Christoph Waltz, who is trying really hard in this film, and it just goes nowhere. None of it goes anywhere. If this is supposed to be Daniel Craig's epic finale to his origin, it goes nowhere. It would literally be about as important to Bond's life as Bond goes to the grocery store. There's terrorists in the grocery store. He shoots them. One of them says, "Vesper knew you." And he's like, "Ugh!" On to the good. The good, it's filmed beautifully. All the action is spectacularly set up. There's an Arctic segment that the movie is incredible with. The Bond girl, played by Léa Seydoux, is amazing. And she's really hot. Like, wow, even though she looks like she's about to fall asleep the entire film, I was like, you're still really hot though. I am totally okay with you on screen right now. And so that's about it though. I mean, the Arctic segment was amazing and it had so much of like life and energy, and I was like, yes, and then you get 45 minutes of nothing. Like, not even, I'm not talking no action. I'm talking just, it feels empty and lifeless. Like, you've got all this meat, and then like a line of celery, and then meat again. And it's like there was nothing there, so they just threw in random crap. And that is the problem. If I could edit this film, I could reduce the runtime by about an hour, and it would still be the same movie, and probably better. Alright, guys, gals, and everything in between, I still admittedly had fun with Spectre, although it has a ton of problems. I'm gonna say that this film can be enjoyed at a discount screening. It's higher than I thought I would go with Spectre, but honestly, it is worth seeing on the big screen because some of the action set pieces, including the intro, which is one of the best Bond intros ever, and then the great Sam Smith song that goes with it, and then the Arctic fight, and then some of the finale, although a lot of the finale is really actually kind of frankly lame. But it's still worth seeing on the movie theater screen. Just don't pay full price for it, or else you're gonna feel ripped off. And as to the people who are walking out of this film, I completely understand. I relate. Guys, gals, and everything in between, what did you think of Spectre? Was it a letdown for you? Did you love it? Are you a casual moviegoer and loved it? Are you a casual moviegoer and you hated it? I want to know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've got plenty more videos coming to you.